What's up, guys? Welcome back. Here we go. As promised, Queen Rosé. What's in her bag? Let's get it. All right, guys. Welcome back. This is video 3 of 4. I believe I found that was I messed that sentence all up. Um, I believe I found Queen Lisa's video of what's in her bag, so that will be the final video. So, we shall take a look at what Queen Rosé has in this mammoth-sized body bag. This thing is and the chain. I mean that that gold chain on that thing. Good Lord. Let's sit back and take a look at what Miss Rosé has in her bag.
Hi Vogue, I'm Rosé and this is what's in my bag.
The accent.
I've bought quite a lot of things. I would really love to be a minimalist, but I don't think I am. Maximalist. So let's start with the basic. This is my everyday pouch. Sometimes I can carry around a lot of things, and so this is actually really helpful. Inside I have, this is a really good blotting paper, I think you call it, and it's powdered. So when I'm about to go out and there are gonna be 100 people taking pictures of me, it really helps to, absorb all the oil, because there are some that don't have the powder in it and they don't work as well. So this is really good. Floss. Oral-B. I have this tiny mirror with me, and it's really good because one side is a bit more magnified than the other. Sometimes when you need to
Than the other. I could listen to her talk. Can we get her to read a book? And I would download that just so I could just replay. Is there any way they could, like Amazon, I believe they have the app where you could just be read a book. Can we have Rosé do it? Or even better, can we have Jisoo do it? That would be awesome.
One side is a bit more magnified than the other. Sometimes when you need to it's really good. So it's perfect, and it looks kind of really cool. So I found this recently. It's super cute. These are, what do you call these? 이거 뭐라 그러지? Oh, pimple patches. I don't get pimples often, but then when I do, I get really big ones. And so when I saw this online, I was so excited to order it. And so it makes getting pimples a bit more fun, I would say. And the case is super cute. Okay, next up, I have this, a smaller version of the same pouch. I've noticed that I always lose my hair ties and I cannot find them, so I just found it at home. And I also put some safety pins in here because sometimes, I'm sorry, because sometimes, I would buy a pair of pants and they're huge, and so I need these. So I recently bought this book, 8 Rules of Love by Jay Shetty. Well, it's a cute title. I feel like...
Perfect example. Can Amazon pay Rosé here to read that book? I will buy it. And I will just listen.
It's a bit cheesy, so usually I don't think I would pick it up in a bookstore, but I was watching one of the interviews and I was definitely convinced. He knew what he was talking about, and I'm kind of a fan, so I thought I'd give it a go. When I want to pick up a book, it's because I want to just shut the rest of the world out, and that's the reason why I would open a book. Of course, we have the passport. I'm traveling literally every other day, so I need this.
God, that has, yeah, I can imagine there is quite a bit of traveling. But I couldn't imagine though. I mean, being in their shoes and having to do that, go and do a show, sleep for 5 to 6 hours, board a plane, fly for God knows how long, get to your next destination, possibly only get 4 to 5 hours of sleep, or even end up landing and you have some sort of an event that you got to go to within a couple hours, so you don't get sleep unless they sleep on the plane. I'm pretty sure they. I'm pretty sure number one, they're first class, so they don't get bothered. Or do they have private planes? Does YG provide that as well? I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but that would probably be the smartest thing. I don't know how that works with celebrities or big groups such as Blackpink when they got to fly, or do they just have to tough it out just like the rest of us? Meaning, like, yeah, you can have first class, but you can go over to the VIP line, or is it just everything is set up to where everything is a private land, private strip and private plane? I'm assuming a private plane. I'm sure they have a couple extra dollars to afford that.
I need this with me all the time. My boarding pass, which I don't need anymore because I'm in Paris now. And then we have glasses cases. For my everyday, it's just, simple, not too big, not too small.
That Terminator look.
These are huge and very handy when it's super sunny outside. I've noticed these are the best. Look how it covers half your face, and I think it actually looks
It's like a face visor.
really cool. So these ones I have been absolutely loving. I mean, my eyesight's not the best, so I'm always wearing contacts.
I love this little like film reel that they're doing, kind of in and out of, making it look a little bit old school. I like this picture, like when they do that.
I mean, my eyesight's not the best, so I'm always wearing contacts. But then when I'm flying, I tend to
Almost like a movie reel is actually what it looks like, or is.
my eyes tend to dry out, so I want to make sure I have glasses because I cannot stand the world being blurry, and I need these. This is not gonna. Does that make me look really smart? So what was next? I take around my wallet. This one's a handy one because it has a place where you can put in cash, and then my card. So cute. Okay, so the last pouch I have is where I keep my vitamins, lozenges. These ones have been my favorite. I feel like because we're on tour, I do go through some issues with my throat and whatnot, and they're really good because they actually have honey in it. I've been feeling like these are the best ones that I've tried so far. And then vitamins. I've noticed that vitamins are the best, like vitamin C. Like the more vitamin C you have in your body, the better it is. I don't know, I'm sure people have different opinions on that. I want to look for the strongest ones, like the one with a lot of vitamin C in it. Like I would take around hundreds and I'd finish it within 3 weeks, and I'd need more. That's how much I love these. They taste good. I'm not sponsored. Traveling's really.
How much you want to bet after this that the owner of that company saw it and they was like, hey, you want a sponsorship?
Really bad for your throat. But these are actually humidifying masks. They come with these little H2O absorbed in it, and it works as a humidifier so that the dry air won't affect your throat. And I've been using these every day. And I don't know if this is.
I guess in this, I mean, this is I'm also learning. I half the stuff that she has, I've never even heard about. So I mean, like a humidifier mask, never even heard about that. So I mean, cool if it actually does work, but I'm kind of one of those, see it to believe it, or try it for myself to believe it. Um, Skeptical in a way. I would say I'm skeptical of certain things, of just what they claim to do, and majority of the time when you try it, or whatever, half time shit don't even work. So, but hey, I mean, if she has them, they have to be they have to work, I guess.
It's a funny one, but these are a thing called 불닭볶음면. It's super spicy. It's actually supposed to be the sauce that comes in these like extremely spicy ramen noodles. I always take around these tiny sauces.
It's like the equivalent of carrying around a Taco Bell packet. The fire here, I think that's I can't remember the hottest one. I haven't had Taco Bell in years, but isn't it like the Inferno? I think Inferno. So it's like the equivalent of carrying around like a Taco Bell Inferno packet.
And so I put it in everything that I eat.
It's funny.
Oh wait, no, one last thing. I absolutely must have this on my bag all the time because I am one of those people who don't use AirPods. I'm not very good at charging things, so charging, one extra thing other than my phone is a bit difficult for me. And so I actually take around the classic from Apple. Does everybody use AirPods? Oh, how do you guys live? I can.
Well, not necessarily. Jisoo, you should know that.
Not charge them, and I always feel like I have them and I forget they're there, and then I lose one. I found this perfect little container for it, and how convenient. So anyone who uses the good old stringed earphones, there you go. That's a really good way to keep them safe. So perfect.
Jeez.
Thank you for watching, and that was what's in my bag. Ta-da! Hi, this is Rosé, and to watch more Vogue videos, please subscribe here.
That accent. All right, so that was my reaction to Queen Rosé's giant body bag full of stuff. Pretty cool. It just like the other two, just certain things I really haven't seen before, or I'm just not used to. Then again, I really don't take a look at what women carry, so one thing that will stick with me, myself, and Jenny. Let me rephrase this. Myself and Queen Jenny agree on one thing. If we were going to be stuck or stranded on an island, one thing that you would want with you: chapstick or lip moisturizer, something to keep your lips from chapping. So her and I were wavelengths. So, boom, right there. So that, like I said, this is great to see. I absolutely love doing these kind of videos. It just helps me get to understand them a little bit more, and that's pretty cool to see. So we have one more to go, and that would be none other than Queen Lisa. So I'm going to hop out of this one, get into that one, and I will be right back. All right, guys, I appreciate it, and I will see you very soon.